Alright nerds, how's it going? I'm back for some more West of Loathing. So we've got to the new place, and yeah, got my new buddy, got my new horse, and yeah, let's have an explore around this new town, see what's going on. Got a dual saloon. Is that my mate Crazy Pete? Oh, they've fallen asleep during a fight. Okay, interesting. Good old Jewel Saloon. Nice to see this old place ain't changed much. You've been here before? Oh sure, I've been all over these territories. Even spent a little time up in North Canada when I was younger. They got a thing they do with gravy and potatoes that's just fascinating. Nice. Right, nothing of interest for you upstairs. Well howdy there, it was nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks, I'm Biff. Glad to know you, Biff. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Saw a sign up front you're advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it, gratis. Awesome. Is that it? Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. Eh? I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, I've poked around it in myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. This girl doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. They're engrossed in a conversation. Another spittoon. Spittoon, which is sort of brass bucket. Yeah. Is that the same as the last one? Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Look at the Jewel Saloon. It's pretty nice. Saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks and a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Sigh, here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad because it's the only water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years worth distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of a molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into a spittoon anymore because they bounce out. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the colour and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple it's flavoured with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Oh, what did I get this time? Filthy porcelain cow. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Interesting. Old man stares off into the distance. Try and talk to him. He doesn't react to you at all. Asshole. Try to fix him. Feedlock requires a needle. I don't have any. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. So I need to find a needle. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns, of which neither... and which of theirs is nicer, sorry. So I buy some slop? Yeah, might as well. Alright, so let's go check out some of these other rooms. Poker room. This poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. A 9 beats 3 kings. 4 queens and 4 aces of clubs count as a reverse straight. Any player holding queen of spades must add 100 meat to the pot. A 10 is equivalent to a pair of aces. Jacks are wild unless accompanied by a pair of aces of spades. What the fuck? Any player holding a jack of diamonds must remove their boots. A pair of aces of spades and 2 8s count as a South Carolina flush. Any player who draws 4 5s immediately wins this game. Player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must remove their boots. 10s are wild and trays of spades are double wild. Okay, this is getting a bit silly now. Empty seat of this table. Let's see if I can have a game. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady on your right introduces herself as Josephine, and the player to your left says his name is Hoss. The dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. Dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals a hand of cards. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really great hand. 3 homicide jacks of hearts, a 2 and a pair of queens. It's the first round, the pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at about 40%. Dealer gives the deck... You cock your hat at a jauntier angle, plus 20% chance to win. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at 60%. How much mysticality did I have? I can't remember. I don't think I got 3. Maybe I do. I'll check anyway. Josephine glares at the dealer and reluctantly raises. I'm going to call. Oh, okay. Oh no, I didn't lose. It's just the 20 meat I put in. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 120 meat. You estimate your chances of winning at around 70%. Yeah, do it. Reveal your cards. You force your opponents to read them and weep. An Arizona straight. Josephine smiles broadly and reveals her cards. A straight. Hoss slowly flips his cards to reveal a Canadian flush. You win. You gather your haul. Awesome. You gain 180 meat. Walk away. I could sit there playing that all day, but not that simple considering A, I don't know the rules because it's gibberish poker. Yeah, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Alright, anyway, kitchen. What we got over here? This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So, you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go and pick me up some more. Saltpeter, isn't that used to make gunpowder and other things? Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet is a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder? Shut up, the nearest one is Fort Cowardice and they keep it in little green jars. The chef marks the fort on your map. You discovered a new map location. Cool, that's it in there. Can I do anything with the dartboard? See bartender for darts. Who's that old man by the piano? That's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He's the writer of he's a writer and a poet, sorry. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter how much. Anyhow, he had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales, made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. I feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Can I get some darts? The sign on the dartboard said C for darts. Oh, sorry, the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. Right, so stage, I guess. No, not there. Well, that didn't do anything. Can I go backstage? No. Something will probably happen on that stage later, I would have thought. Alright, let's keep having a look around, I guess. Dirtwater Post Office. Jail. Can I talk to you? You're not moving. Go to selling flowers. Buy some. 50 meat. I'm probably going to need them at some point. Sweet smelling flowers. Various groceries, assorted comestibles. Oh, right. What sort of stuff can I sell? And or buy, I don't really know. I've got a shovel. Binoculars could be interesting. Advanced beancraft. That sounds like something I want. Barely enchanted hat. So basically I want a better hat. Don't have one. Right, I'm going to leave it for now. Until I actually find out what stuff I really need. So, what we got? Dirtwater Post Office then, I guess. Telegraph machine. Hi, I'm Biff Tannen. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Thanks anyway. Why would there be? No one knows I live here yet. Lot available. Oh, vacant lots, eh? Anyway, let's check out the jail. And then I should probably check out the room in the hotel. Are you the sheriff here? No, we currently don't have a sheriff. I could be the sheriff, maybe. Do you have any law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all of the local ordinances? Do you even live here? Nope. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think that you'd be qualified for the sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day. Well, when you put it that way, if I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. It's okay, like I said, happens all the time. Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. The Stripy Hat Gang for grand theft, paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Dirty rotten paint thieves and low down no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Yeah, might as well. What's the other one? The house in the desert gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the house in the desert. 500 meat reward. You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Want to go after them? Yep. What's in the desert? Got it. Cool. Right, so empty cells, which I'm probably going to fill up some people. A ghostly cell? Does that mean I've got to arrest a ghost? So, anything else out this way? Apart from a load of available lots. Not a lot available past this point. Some of the walks are just ridiculous. Right, so before I start exploring some of the new places I've got on the map, I should probably see if I can get in here now. Can sleep. Postcard on the table. Nice view. You look at yourself in the mirror, insult yourself. You called yourself a green-booted, red-footed jerk. You gain effect angry. You better not insult yourself anymore. You get any angry, you're liable to pass out. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? P says to take care of the house and the desert bandits. Yeah. So, blank postcard. I should write to your family. In case you don't know how the mail works, you send these by going to a building called a post office and giving it to the correspondence wizard who works there. Should I try doing that? Do I need a pen? Am I meant to write it first? Let's have a look. I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be... oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Cool. So I've sent a postcard back to... I think Rufus was my little bro. Which makes sense. Right. Oh my god. Yeah, so map's pretty big. So, we're in Dirtwater. Shall we go to Desert House first? Might as well. You notice a smouldering hole in the ground and recognise it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Thrust one upon it. Yeah, go for it. Why not? So I got 2 dudes. Got my flamey thing. Let's see what stuff Pete can do. Pete will give you, or whoever, a pep talk, raising all stats by 2. Or I've got a bash skill. You didn't like that. Cool. Job done. Snake venom bladder. You skin it with your trusty knife. You got the item coal snake skin. Nice job. Cool. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Right, that looks like a dog of some description. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Back off for now. Is there any other way? Can I just walk past it? No. Sod it. Let's have a fight. Bring him on. Alright, let's go for one of these. Ow! Oh my god! That's not good. I didn't expect that to happen. He died well quick. What do these do? Poison. I've got no action points to use it though, by the look of it. Oh no, it doesn't matter. I'm about to die. Jesus! That was a lot harder than I expected. You get so angry about losing that fight you pass out. Okay. Wake up next morning in your bed. Pete must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry though, and sober. Let's mosey. Day 2, the second day of the rest of your life. Well, I did not expect that to happen. I didn't expect to die so easily. Like, all the other battles so far have been really easy. So, how am I supposed to do that then? What happens if I just wander? The Daveyard. You spot a cemetery on the horizon. The lettering over the gate says the Daveyard, which seems oddly specific. You discover a new map location, the Daveyard. Go there now. Alright, so they all called Dave. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on and nice pants. Dig up the grave? You dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots but no pants. You got an item, brown boots. Cool. Another went down in a theatre. Let's have a fight with the skeleton. Three, is that it? Got a gold tooth and a skeleton bone. Cool. Let's go fight this other one. Because I assume he's going to be a wuss too. I hope so anyway. So I should probably think about using these other things. The things that defend me more and give me better stats. Because they're probably good in the long run. Yeah, done him. What do I get? Another gold tooth. So these are probably things I can sell pretty well. Another Dave. Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Vienna blood sausages, a thermos of spiked coffee. Interesting. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a fella from like 40 angry bears. These bones are jumping around to beat the dickens. Beat the dickens out of them. Skull with an odd tag on it. Okay. Murdered by a different fella named Dave G. Dave D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Have a flaming bean, you bastard! Do that. +2 to all stats, which is pretty handy. Oh. Spooky, eh? Another gold tooth. Right, so what's in this place? This is one of those things they have in mausoleums, you know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Open one. The idea of opening lots and having a massive fight doesn't sound particularly appealing to me. Oh, so that poison thing I got was a one-use thing, because it appears to have gone now. But, never mind. I'm still about to murder this fool. Die, fool! Don't kill my mate. Getting all these golden teeth. Leave them be. Nothing there. Nothing with that. Oh god, that looks a bit sketchy. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. Pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. Investigate. You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. Gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, some kind of receipt for a robe. Big stone sarcophagus. Seems to be all I can do in there. Cool. Is it worth having a bigger fight? Or is that going to be a bad idea? Yeah, I'm not convinced it would be a good idea, you know. Right, so where now? Right, so before we go and do anything else, I think that's probably a good place to leave it now. Tried the deserted house one and just got murdered the first time, so I'll probably do that again next episode and then do these other bits. But, you know, I've been playing for a while, I've looked around all of Dirtwater and done some other little bit of exploring. Oh look, your booze sensors alert you to the presence of a rock. Confuse you move the rock and sure enough there's a bottle of booze behind it. Phew, you were afraid for a second that your booze sense had been replaced with some kind of rock sense. Interesting. Alright, cool, yeah, so as I was saying, I'm going to leave it there for now. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and come back for the next one. Yeah. See you later, nerds. Bye.